3 ranked Holy Cross Crusaders, number 6 ranked N.V.L. A couple of announcements before we get going. First of all, 50-50 raffle. There will be a 50-50 raffle located under the scoreboard on the Building High School side. The rest of the person you're thinking, please go to the white table on the scoreboard on the Building High School side. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I now ask you, will you please find a seat?
Oh my God,
we cannot begin the contest unless everyone is seated. We're going to deliberate fire marshals. Please find a seat. And ladies and gentlemen, the second game. High standards of courtesy, fair play, and sportsmanship. Any actions not reflecting those goals will be possible removal from the contest by the Waterbury Police Department. Once again, we're going to lead into all the spectators in support of our student athletes. We ask you to respect all the teams, cheerleaders, and schools that will continue first-class sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America and all also defended with the playing of our national anthem. N.V.L. At center, sophomore, number 34, N.V.L. At forward, sophomore, number 31, Elijah. Senior forward, number 33, Donald Cardozo. Guard, senior number 23, Bradley Williams. Guard, senior number 5, Marcus Johnson. Eagles have the place, not just for number 11 and 9. They're coached by Jack N.V.L. He's assisted by Edwin Master, Bob Green, Jessica Savage, and Rondell Bull. Now, starting lineups for the number 3 ranked Holy Cross Crusaders. At guard, junior number 22, Ron Zimmerman. And forward, junior number 15, Kyle Murphy. At center, senior number 41, Derek Moore. Senior forward number 25, Mark Redding. And senior guard number 24, Jerome Mitchell. Crusaders underclass got a physical record of 16-4. They're coached by Angela Rowley's, by Geraldine Finals and Matt Zimmerman. Next game officials will be paid to represent North Carolina, winning the PCO Jonathan. Ladies and gentlemen, on the scoreboard, Holy Cross will be the home team, and Kennedy will be the visitor.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the second game of the quarterfinals of the N.V.L. tournament. Tonight we feature Kennedy coming in with a record of 11-9 against the Holy Cross Crusaders with a record of 16-4. My name is Anthony Michaud. With me is Marty Lamanna. Marty, we saw a great game the first game. We'll be pulling out in overtime, 86-80, and now the second round matchup.
Wow, we had a really great game that first game, Andy. Listen, you got 11-9 Kennedy team. That just doesn't belay the talent that these guys have here. I mean, they beat Sacred Heart earlier. They had to beat Ansonia to actually get into here. The winner take the sixth place seed. So I don't know. This is going to be a real tough game, I believe, for Holy Cross.
Well, we're going to see if Kennedy could control the ball, get the game to their tempo. Holy Cross with their opening shot is good. Jerome Mitchell. He's one of the keys for Holy Cross, Marty. Mitchell, we've seen him when he played Crosby. He had 32 points in that game. Some games he's almost non-existent. Other games he's the star of the game.
And you know what? You're right about that, too.
Nice shot down low by Bradley Williams. Ball thrown away by the Crusaders. Their first turnover.
Yeah, you know what? It's not a good sight right now for that. But, you know, you're right about Jerome Mitchell. He was kind of non-existent in that senior night we did against Wolcott up at the Holy Cross.
Oh, Watertown, yep.
Yeah, Watertown. I said Wolcott, right? Yeah, no, Watertown. You're right. And here he pops three. I think he only had 5 points that night.
Well, I really didn't need that many that night.
No, understandable.
It was a big blowout, but I mean, there's been some games where he's, like I said, leading scorer, star of the game. Other games, kind of hard to find him on the floor. So he's one of the keys, definitely, to Holy Cross. Driving all the way in. The shot is blocked as N.V.L. Sanders tried putting up that shot and had it blocked.
Yeah, it was blocked by Mitchell, too.
So Crusaders with their second possession are ahead 3-2, just underway here at Wilby High School Gymnasium. Mitchell, a little ball fake floater in the lane. There's Jerome Mitchell hitting for two. He's got all 5 of Holy Cross Crusader points. Kennedy ball losing the ball in the lane, getting it back. Sanders battling off of Ward. It will stay with Kennedy.
That's a good mix-up of some action there.
Yeah, Cardozo lost the handle of the ball, and then it just was bouncing around like a pinball over there.
Right.
Until it finally went out off of Holy Cross. Cardozo with the ball on the outside. Tootie Zimmerman closely guarding him. A little off-balance shot in the lane. That was number 31, Elijah Evans.
Elijah Evans, yeah.
Crusaders getting their hand on just about every Kennedy shot here in the early going. Redding with the outside shot. He cannot hit. Picked up by number 5, Marcus Johnson. Cardozo, long-range bomb. Off the back iron, quickly back the other way are the Crusaders. Ward down low, foul from behind. No foul.
Out of
just
bounds.
a block by Johnson.
Okay. You know, I thought we heard some smack up here, but okay.
Sam Grimsley coming into the game now for Kennedy. Tootie Zimmerman loses it out of bounds. Thought it went off his leg, but right in front of the referee, so I'm sure he got the good look on that one.
Yeah, he did. And Jack Tagley went over to question him, like, well, what is it? You're calling on a hold? You're pointing here? Get it straight, and then we'll go from there.
Kennedy definitely finishing the season strong, Marty, as you said, beating Ansonia. Then the next day they played Sacred Heart in a makeup game. All the way in. Johnson can't get it to drop, but he had a good look.
It sure did.
He had that look away. Looked like he was going to pass off to the right side, and he went straight in. Cookie go down the wrong way there, Mark?
It was a chip there. It was one of those chocolate chips.
George Serrato, athletic director here at Wilby High School, putting on quite the spread there in the media room.
Oh, that was great. And a great basket by number 23.
Bradley Williams with that basket.
That's all 4. He's got all 4 of the points. Yeah, it was a good spread. We had meatballs. There was a salad down there, some chicken.
Derek Ward down low, using his strength, but banging it off the glass for 2. 7-4, Holy Cross on top.
And again, if you're Kennedy, you just want to be consistent and just take your time.
Sanders on the outside, guarded by Ward. Johnson to Evans. Evans pull-up jumper, high arcing shot, just short. Ball stolen. Marcus Johnson said, I'll take that away from Kyle Murphy.
Yeah.
But then he traveled.
Yep. That was a pickpocket if ever there was one.
Well, Murphy, he grabbed the ball and he turned, and as soon as he turned, there's Marcus Johnson taking it away from him. Ball stolen. Evans with the steal.
That's a bad pass by Tootie.
Nice shot off the glass. Elijah Evans makes it 7-6. Kennedy really coming on strong into the season.
Oh, yeah. They're so determined. But it's something that they do all year long. I mean, you know, year in and year out.
Over the back is Derek Ward battling with Marcus Johnson. So that's the first foul on Ward. First in the game for either team.
You know, again, we saw them last year go to the state tournament in there. Was it a 9-9 or 10-10 record?
Yeah, 10-10 they went in,
right.
And they went to the quarterfinals.
They beat Fitch, and then they came at Fitch down in Groton, and then they came back to the area up here at Avon.
Yeah, Avon. They beat Avon at Avon.
Boy, do you remember them bringing two busloads of fans?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, very impressive. They had great fan support in the tournament. Evans down low, slices to the basket for 2. Kennedy with their first lead of the game. .320 to go here. First quarter, Derek Ward using his strength again. Banging it off the glass, can't get that one to drop. Quickly back the other way, Johnson to Evans. Knocked away by Murphy. Kyle Murphy, he always gets his hand on the ball, Marty.
He seems to be in so many good spots for the team.
Kennedy's looking to run here. Evans, hammered by Tootie Zimmerman. You never know, depending on which way the brackets fall for Kennedy. They might make another run in the state tournament, Marty.
I wouldn't doubt that at all, Andy. I mean, they're a tenacious team.
Well coached.
Definitely. You got Jack Taglier, always undermanned, but always overcoached. He's such a real good coach.
Minetti and Kolb into the game, replacing Redding and Ward for Holy Cross. So the Crusaders just with one senior out on the floor, Marty. This is the team that we're going to be seeing coming back next year.
Oh, yeah, you're right, huh?
Free throws good, 9-7 now. Kennedy, 10-7, Kennedy on top. Murphy holding over his head, looking inside to Minetti, back outside to Mitchell. Tootie Zimmerman, little fake, driving in over to Kolb. Murphy now at the outside, 15-footer's good. Kyle Murphy cuts the lead down to 1 for Kennedy. Now Marcus Johnson setting up for Kennedy. Sanders driving in. Denzel Sanders.
You know, Kennedy is so adept at being able to play both a running game as well as a slow-down, patient offense. And they just proved it again with a beautiful basket by Denzel from the top of the key. And if the numbers aren't there, they're going to slow it back down. Marcus Johnson comes back out.
Good cut to the basket. Johnson high off the glass. He double clutched that shot. Oh, he had the second clutch. Yeah. That's when he got hammered.
He had the two Holy Cross defenders there, Minetti and Jerome Mitchell.
So that foul was on Mitchell, his first, third on the team. Just had some of the Wilby players in front of us, Marty. Now just left. Jeremy Johnson, Marcus James.
Yep.
I did see Denzel Sanders out there in between games, Marty. Guess where I saw him? In the concession stand line.
And I can understand that.
Needed a bag of chips and a candy bar quick.
Big guy.
Big guy, big appetite.
Yep.
Stolen by Kennedy. Pretty much all Kennedy here in the first quarter. It's definitely to their tempo. Long range, Grimsley with the shot. He can't get it to the drop. Minetti rebound, pushed it up court. We know what a deadly shooter Minetti can be.
Oh, yeah.
We saw that against Wilby. He had, 16 points in the final quarter?
In that fourth quarter alone, yes.
Very cold. Nice move on the baseline. Ryan Cold for Holy Cross. Sanders now with the ball. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. We'll be ahead 13-11. Johnson waits for the man to go up in the air. 4 Crusader players underneath the basket, and Kennedy gets it back as Johnson puts up that shot. He'll be going back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, because you had Denzel Saunders getting in underneath there, getting the rebound, and then giving a nice look, no look pass to Marcus Johnson, who ended up getting fouled. It's Jerome Mitchell's second already.
So Johnson hitting his first. Who just came in the game for Holy Cross? Is that Rasha St. Justin?
Rasha St. Justin. I knew we were going to finally get a first name for the young man. He made that free throw too, didn't he, Andy? Yes.
Yes, 15-11, 35 seconds to go, first quarter. Kolb outside, in and out, Murphy put back. That's Kyle Murphy right there.
Yeah.
Always around the basket.
That's a typical Murphy basket. You know, he didn't even bother coming back to the floor. He was right up there, banked it home.
Well, he's one of those players, when he sees the shot going up, he goes straight to the basket.
Yep, he definitely does. You're right about that.
8 seconds. Sanders out of bounds. It will stay with Kennedy. 4.1 seconds to go.
That
looked in the first quarter.
Yeah, it looked like it was soccer at that point. As soon as that ball went on the floor, it was kicked and touched by about three or four different ball players.
Grimsley shot right before the buzzer. Kolb throwing a touchdown off the top of the backboard. We played 1 quarter of basketball here at Wilby High School in this quarterfinal matchup between Kennedy and Holy Cross. Kennedy on top, 15-13 after 1 quarter. Second quarter getting ready to get started here. We'll be with that 2-point lead. Ball slapped away, goes backcourt, but picked up by the Crusaders. Coach Generali looking for some different looks out here. Kolb, he comes up big for Holy Cross, Marty. I mean, he's really matured as the season has gone on.
Oh, yeah. It's just a sophomore, too, Andy, but plays well beyond that.
I think he comes in at about 6'5".
Yes. And he knows what to do when he gets the ball, but he knows how to go after the ball. I mean, guys 6'5", 6'6", sometimes don't understand that it's not just your height, it's the fact to go get the ball. He has that body like Murphy, Kyle Murphy there. Sees an opening and goes right after the ball.
Kolb making his first free throw. So 1 point Kennedy lead, looking to tie. We are tied up, 15 all, 7:40 to go. Touchdown pass. Murphy with the foul, the bump, and the basket is good by Bradley Williams.
It's a real good look by the young man, N.V.L. Sanders.
Bradley Williams just tucking the shoulder down, gets bumped, puts the shot in off the glass for 2.
Well, he knew he was going to get bumped, so.
Free throw is good. Kennedy doing a good job with their free throws here so far. 18-15. Kennedy Eagles on top of the Crusaders. Tootie Zimmerman looking to drive all the way in and out. Foul on Kennedy. It's going to be on Elijah Evans, number 31. That's his first, second on the team. Zimmerman missing his first free throw. Shooting one more. Cole battling for the rebound. Going out of bounds. He saves it over to Sanders. N.V.L. Sanders hands off to Marcus Johnson. Gets it over half court. Looking to drive. Bringing it back out. That's where Kennedy becomes very patient in their offense.
Well, if you notice, you got their centers really out past the three-point line.
Murphy with the rebound.
He causes a lot of openings there. You got to come out and play defense on him, which opens up the center, opens up that middle area.
Quickly back the other way now. Marcus Johnson right past Tootie Zimmerman for an easy basket. 20-15. Timeout. Holy cross. 6:45 to go here. First half. Kennedy on top, 20-15. It's been
basically everything
Kennedy's pace so far tonight.
Basically everything we thought it would be, though, too. Again, Kennedy is patient enough to play slow down offense and run when they need to run. They just did it on 2 separate occasions there. A quick outlet pass to Williams and to Johnson. I'm sorry, to Williams and Johnson, excuse me.
So it's going to be Crusader ball, down 5, 6:45 to go, first half. Derek Ward to inbound for the Crusaders. They throw it away. Marcus Johnson picks it up off the glass for 2.
I'll take care of the basketball, Andy. This is a very opportunistic team, this Kennedy Eagle team.
Holy Cross really doesn't look like they have a lot of spirit in the game there, Marty. Cole for 3.
I agree with you. They look kind of lackluster out there.
That's a 2-pointer for Kolb.
They changed that to a 2?
Yep, 2-pointer for Ryan Kolb. 22-17, 5-point Kennedy lead. In the lane, floater, no good. Picked up by Derek Ward off the Bradley Williams miss. Zimmerman passes off. Mark Redding back into the game. Mitchell on the bench for the Crusaders. Redding looking to drive. Put back by Redding is good.
He fouled his own miss. No box out by the Eagles, and he gets it back and pops it in the 2-pointer.
So it's down to a 3-point Kennedy Eagle lead. And Sanders passing off to the cutting Bradley Williams. Behind the back is St. Justin, and he is hammered.
He got it both ways. There are 2 guys that got him.
Kennedy foul number 5, Marcus Johnson. His first personal foul, 3rd on the team.
So that is the 3rd on the team now for Kennedy. First on Marcus Johnson. Off the front of the rim. The front of the rim for St. Justin. Now coming with his second free throw attempt.
Got to use more knees on this.
Got to bend those knees.
Yep.
Crusaders down 3. St. Justin now with his second attempt. Cannot hit. Derek Ward, rebound. Putback is good. Derek Ward muscling his way in. Hitting that basket. It's a 1-point Kennedy lead. Sanders over to Evans in the corner.
That's a tricky pass.
That was a real tricky pass. Kennedy's lucky to maintain possession.
Yeah, to get that one back, yep.
We have number 52 in the game now, Marty. That is
N.V.L.
Austin.
Yep, another big kid.
Yeah, he's definitely bigger than Denzel Sanders, the man in the middle. Man with the ball. Man puts up the shot, gets it blocked. Cole picks it up quickly over to Redding.
I think at some point during the year, he fell out of favor with Jack Tagglia, though, because sometimes he just sat on the bench all year. In previous games, he had started, so.
St. Justin gets the ball. He couldn't get it past the top of his head. It was just grabbed away. Shot down low is good by Denzel Sanders. Doing a great job running the floor, banking it in for 2. Tootie Zimmerman, pull-up jumper. Tootie in and out. Marcus Johnson now rebound for Kennedy. Kennedy does a good job underneath in the paint.
They box out well.
They really collapse.
You know, they know these are role players. They know what they're supposed to do.
Johnson now looking for Sanders. Nope. Keeps the ball. Kennedy patient on offense. I'm impressed with their offensive sets.
Had it pushed off there by N.V.L.
I mean, Kennedy's sets are very methodical. Yes. It's not just a run and gun.
No.
You can see there's some thought into their offense.
They take their time. They seem to be undermatched team basically, Andy, and they play to their strength, which is going to slow the game down and go from there.
So St. Justin with the ball on the outside. Getting a lot of minutes here, the sophomore.
Yeah, you had Mitchell with 2 fouls real early in the first quarter, Andy. So,
well, picked up by big man there, Austin for Kennedy. Kennedy with a 3-point lead, 3 minutes to go, first half.
And again, if you're Kennedy, you like this pace. It's to your advantage. Keep the game in the 50s.
Nice shot by Johnson as he's fallen to the ground. He puts it up, almost got it to drop.
Almost did, too.
Got a nice crowd here tonight, Marty, to see this second game. Had a nice crowd the first game.
We did have a nice crowd. Both games, this got to be close to 1,000, if not more. And I think the first game we had the same amount. It's nice to see. This is what you play for, though. I mean, this is what these kids play for all year long. You know, their parents, their friends, their teammates, and schoolmates coming out, watching them.
Well, that's right. They work so hard all year long to get to this point, to get to the tournaments. First the N.V.L. and then the state tournaments. State tournament this year with a little bit different look. They went back to classes instead of divisions. Minetti in and out, but he'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Tagley off the bench, shaking his head. Can't believe it. It's funny to watch the coaches.
Yeah, they're very. He's one of the more animated ones.
He's saying, "What about down over there? You didn't call that one, but you call it on my guy." Free throw is good by Minetti. It's a 4-point Kennedy Eagle lead. Minetti, good free throw shooter, making both.
Yeah, he's deadly, I think, from the free throw line.
Marcus Johnson setting up the offense for the Eagles. They led midway through the first quarter and have led ever since. It's another dangerous pass, but they got it off. Johnson off the glass for 2 for Kennedy. A little out of control is Redding. No call. Loose ball picked up by N.V.L. Sanders.
Well, what you like to see is if there is no call now, there shouldn't be a call later on when the scrum like that happens again.
Yeah, that's all you look for. Be consistent.
You know, just that consistency.
Well, I know we do get some comments from referees. They like how we really don't criticize them too much, Marty.
No. And they're right, though. We don't, Andy. I mean, you know what? Being an official myself,
Well, I know I'd have a tough time being an official. I'm half blind. I'm slow. Sometimes I can't think straight. So
well, that hasn't stopped me, Andy. So I mean,
well, no, you're out there, Marty.
I try my best. I get tutelage from a number of different guys in the area. Do you
go to them every now and then? Say, what about this? What about that?
Well, they happen to do games after me or something, and they'll come and they'll say, listen, try it, do this. You're too fast on this action. Slow down. Think of what you want to get done.
How about your positioning out on the floor?
I have no idea what that means, but
where you are in the court, trying to find the right call.
Listen, I'm as a lead official, you want to be where the gentleman is with the ball. Now you want to be back about 6 or 7 paces, so that you can see that whole center area. So you have a particular area from foul line extended underneath if you're the down official. The up official has foul line extended up in certain corners. The lead official is watching, again, underneath, and the trail official is just watching the ball, making sure that everything is going accordingly.
Free throw is good by Redding, shooting one more. A little short. Evans, rebound for Kennedy. Over to Marcus Johnson, the point guard, ball handler for Kennedy. N.V.L. Sanders now waiting. Kennedy looking the run clock. Cardoza back to Johnson. Under a minute to go first half. Kennedy 4-point lead. They just like to run this out, Marty.
And why not, Andy?
Put up a last-second shot. If it goes in, great. If not, go to the locker room ahead by 4.
You're right. And don't give Holy Cross an opportunity to get a 2 or a 3 at any point in the next 30 seconds or so.
Cardoza over to Johnson. Back to Cardoza. He's going to launch a 3. In and out. Battle for the ball. Tied up. Jump ball over to Holy Cross. 28 seconds to go now in the half.
No, that's the thing you didn't want to do, though, Andy. Put up that, whether it's a 3 or whatever, you didn't want to do that too early, and you've given them the opportunity to, them being Holy Cross, the opportunity to come back and score a basket.
Well, I think Cardoza thought that he had a nice wide open look, which he did for a 3.
Right.
Just couldn't drain it. Now the Crusaders looking to hold for the last shot of the half. Under 10 seconds to go. Zimmerman, 5 seconds. Tootie back out to Murphy. Murphy launches a 3. He can't get it to drop. And that's the end of the first half. Kennedy on top. 28-24 after one half of basketball. Quite a half of basketball really has been to Kennedy's pace, Marty.
And it has, too. Kennedy loves this type of game. You're going to need to, step it up defensively if you're Holy Cross in the second half. And, of course, you're going to need to apply, again, that defense and the pressure and get up and run.
Okay, we're at halftime here at Wilby High School. Kennedy on top of Holy Cross in this quarterfinal N.V.L. matchup, 28-24. We're going to take a short break and get ready for the start of the second half.